So when I became popular in UK, and when the Labour Party lost and the Conservative came to power in 2010, 2009 was the last time I visited UK to give a talk. I've been to UK several times. So in 2010, I was supposed to give many talks in Wembley Arena and various places, all packed full. So before I land, because I had a 5-year visa, so I didn't have to take a new visa. But before I could land into UK, when the Labour Party lost and the Conservative came, Theresa May was the Home Secretary. She says, who is the most famous Muslim preacher in UK? So she asked the Home Office, and the reply came, Dr. Zakir Naik. And they said, Zakir Naik is supposed to come after a couple of weeks. Don't allow him. I said, what basis can we stop you? Already we issued him a visa. 5 years multiple visa already issued. She told the counter-terrorism department that try and find something wrong in his speech in which he's broken the UK law so we can exclude him. We can prevent him from coming. They scanned all my videos, they could not find anything. Nothing. In fact, in 2009, the head of the counter-terrorism department, Charles Farr, he sent a person to meet me, and he told me, you know, Dr. Zakir Naik, this was when the Labour Party was in, when the Labour Party was ruling. Dr. Zakir, we know you're very popular amongst the Muslims. Can you help us to guide some Muslims who have gone astray? I said, I have no problem. I'm there to help humanity. I don't mind helping you under two conditions. That you should not ask me to do anything which is against the glorious Quran or the authentic hadith of the Prophet, and I don't want your money, because you know UK has a big budget to buy Muslims. They pay money and they buy you over, and they make you things which are against Islam. So I knew about it. I said, as long as you don't ask me to do anything against Quran and Sunnah, I have no problem, I can help you. I don't require money also, so don't try and attract me. And we were in coordination. But after about 7-8 months, when the government changes, now Theresa May, who at that time was the Home Secretary, later on becomes the Prime Minister, she wants to exclude me. Then she sends the people from UK counter-terrorism department to meet CIA outside. Check with them whether you can get some proof against Dr. Zakir Naik. MashaAllah, I am on the list of CIA, FBI, UK department. Alhamdulillah. I am on the list of those people, inshallah, who will not go to Jannah. You will not find them in Jannah. If you don't follow Quran, you will meet them in Jahannam. So they said, we don't have any proof. Yet exclude. They said, if you exclude Dr. Zakir Naik, if he goes to court, we will lose. I will handle the court. So in 2010, they exclude me. I was supposed to go for a lecture tour. And why I'm telling you this, I'll tell you. They exclude me. And before I could leave my country, they sent an official letter through the High Commission to the UK to tell me that I'm excluded for 3 years. And they give the reason. One of the reasons is, Dr. Zakir Naik says, every Muslim should be a terrorist. So I'm giving you the context. What they do, they quote out of, they didn't give the full sentence. That Dr. Zakir Naik says, you cannot terrorize any innocent human being. Oh, Dr. Zakir Naik says, every Muslim should be a terrorist. So he's promoting terrorism. So mashallah, we hire the best of lawyers, one of my fans. And my lawyers told me, Dr. Zakir Naik, 99.9% you win the case. They have no evidence. My friend who funded, who paid £1 million, £1 million. We fought the case to the Supreme Court, to the Court of Appeal, and then went to the European Court. He told 95% will lose. This government, they are not just. But yet we'll show them. I was the only Muslim who went to the Supreme Court up to Hague, the European Court of Justice. We did the case, and my friend was right. We lost the case, but we won the battle. Peace TV continued. They did not go ahead. So the strategy. So coming back to the question, one of the reasons they excluded me is I cannot enter. They didn't ban me. Ban in UK means my lecture cannot be telecast, my video cassette cannot be sold, my book cannot be. Excluded means I am not congenial to society of UK. So I am not allowed to enter, but my video cassettes can be sold, books can be sold, my programs can be seen. So they excluded me. And 10 years later, in 2019, before that, what does Allah do? Later on, Theresa May becomes the Home Secretary, she becomes the Prime Minister. Because there's so much infighting in the party, that she is the black sheep, she becomes the Prime Minister. And when she becomes the Prime Minister, there is so much of problem in the government, she has to resign and she cries in front of the public. So Allah humiliated her. Yamkuru yamkurallahu wallahu khairul makirin. They planned and plotted, Allah to plan. And what happens? In 2019, 10 years later, Priti Patel is a UK national of Indian origin. She becomes the Home Secretary. Now she is in place of Theresa May. When she becomes Home Secretary in July 2019, within a short span of time, she gives the statement, we will terrorize all the criminals of UK. So now she becomes a terrorist. The Home Secretary of UK is now a terrorist. Good or bad? If she's terrorizing the criminals, it is good. So when I say Muslims should terrorize the criminals, I become a terrorist. When she says she is Home Secretary, she is being praised. Very good, very good. Double standard. So Allah makes it happen. Maybe she saw my video cassette because she's of Indian origin, Hindu. Priti Patel, Indian origin, UK national, becomes Home Secretary. Maybe she saw my video. Very good. So she gives the statement which comes headlines in the UK papers. That we will terrorize the criminals of UK. That means she wants to terrorize. She becomes the terrorist now. These are double standards. Now many a times, two different labels are given for the same activity of the same individual. Two different labels. For example, before India got its freedom, more than 75 years back, there were many Indians who were fighting for the freedom of the country. Now these people, by the British government, they were called as terrorists. But the common Indians, we call these people as freedom fighters. We call them as patriots. Same people. Same activity, two different labels. Some people are calling them terrorists, some people are calling them as patriots, freedom fighters. Same people, same activity. If you agree with the view of the British government that they had the right to rule over India, then you'll call these people as terrorists. But if you agree with the view of the common Indians that the Britishers came to India to do business, they have no right to rule over us, then you'll call these people as freedom fighters. And one of the famous freedom fighters, Bhagat Singh, the British government called him a terrorist and hanged him. We common Indians, we called him Deshbhakt, a patriot, a freedom fighter. Same person, same activity, two different labels. Some people are calling him hero, the Britishers are calling him a villain. Therefore I told you, media can convert black into white, day into night, hero into a villain, villain into a hero.